Hey friend, welcome back to Grow My Business. This is the podcast where we talk about how to grow your business with real sales strategies, not just more marketing and social media posting, okay? This is episode 77. Woohoo! And today we're tackling a question that I hear all the time. Why isn't my offer selling? Why isn't my product selling? Why isn't my service selling? You've posted about it, you've talked about it, you put it on your website, you've even run some ads, or maybe you try to launch and still you get nothing. You get crickets, no sales, no traction, just silence. And I know how frustrating that can be. And I know how dejecting that can feel, and it will make you question whether you're cut out for business. And the answer to that is yes, you are cut out for business. You can do this. I know it. I know that you were called to be in this space, and more often than not, it's not that your offer, your product or service is bad, in air quotes, and that no one wants it. It's just that something small is out of alignment. So I came up with a list of 3 things that you can check before you panic or before you completely scrap what you're doing and start over, okay? So checkpoint number 1 is, are you solving a real problem? Because here's the deal. People don't buy offers. They buy solutions to their problems. So I want you to ask yourself these questions. Is this something that my audience is actually struggling with, or did I struggle with it and I've not really heard anyone else talk about it? Have I heard them say that they want this in their own words, not in my words, or not me or you putting 2 and 2 together and assuming, right? You know what they say about assuming. Okay. And then the third question is, am I leading with the problem or am I leading with the product? You want to make sure that your offer is rooted in a real felt need. It won't sell if it's not, okay? If there's a real need and you're solving a real problem, it will sell, okay? Let me give you an example here. A real felt need in the summer in Texas is to have working air conditioning, right? Or in the winter in Minnesota, it's really important that you have a good functioning heater for your home, right? That is an actual problem, right? So an HVAC company solves that problem. They're not going to tell you the details of the air conditioning system or the details of the heating system that they're installing. They're solving your problem. And by solving their problem, they are transforming your life from a hot, sweaty mess to a comfortable area that your family can live in, right? Or a freezing cold environment to a warm, inviting, comfortable home, right? So those are the things they're talking about rather than how the AC works or how the heater works and all the features that might come with it, okay? Checkpoint number 2. Is your message clear and confident? Sometimes your offer really is great, but your messaging is muddy. People don't know what it is or who it's for if you don't tell them. And they also need to know how it helps them or how it solves their problem, right? So you might be second guessing yourself and thinking, I need to serve the whole world. But the truth is that one HVAC company, for example, cannot serve all of the DFW Metroplex, or they cannot serve all of the Houston area or all of Chicago, right? You need to serve, an HVAC company needs to serve a certain location. So people know that you're the person to call in their location, right? And I know that narrowing it down can be tricky, or feels like you're weeding out people before you even know if you can help them, or before they even know they have the problem. But if you're talking to everyone and you think you're serving everyone, you're actually going to be talking to no one, and you're going to be serving no one as a result, okay? So here's the fix in your messaging. I want you to say it very simply. I want you to focus on the outcomes, and I want you to be consistent. People need to hear about it more than once, actually a lot more than once, to understand that you can help them, okay? That you can solve their problem and that they need to come to you. So clarity plus confidence equals trust, okay? And your message needs to be clear and confident for people to understand who it is, who it's for, what it is, and how it helps them. All right, checkpoint number 3. Are you actually selling it? I say this with a whole lot of love, but posting once on Instagram is not a sales strategy. I've heard so many people say, well, I posted about it, but what they don't understand is only a very small single digit, like 1 to 3% of their audience may see that one post they did one time. Too many business owners are waiting for people to magically find their content and find their information without having a real conversation. So here's what to do instead. I want you to make a list of potential buyers, and I want you to personally invite them. I want you to follow up with past clients and see how you did, how it changed their life, what problems you solved. Get their words. That will also help you in your marketing and your sales. And then I want you to create a simple either email campaign or a social media campaign or wherever it is that you market. And I want you to create simple language around what you do, who it helps, and what problem you solve. And then you're going to post it or you're going to email it many times, over and over and over and over, okay? Because your message is not going to resonate one time. People need to hear it over and over before they're like, oh yeah, I do actually have that problem, okay? And then the last thing I want you to do is I want you to go local. Even if you're an online business, even if you can serve the whole world, I want you to go local. I want you to network. I want you to create referral partnerships. And I want you to just show up in rooms where there are other business owners present because they know what you're going through. And they can also help you get out into the world by knowing about your business. You can't just market. You have to actually sell, okay? You have to actually have conversations with people who want to buy your thing or are interested in buying your thing, okay? And if you're not sure how to do that, then keep listening. Here's what you do instead. If you're nodding along and you're thinking, okay, this is me, I don't want you to worry. This is fixable. Sales is a learned skill. It is not something that we're born with. It's something that we learn how to do. And it's the exact reason that I built Sales Simplified. It's for busy entrepreneurs just like you who need to sell with confidence, but they're just not quite sure what they're missing or how to do that. So inside the course, I will walk you through 7 weeks of content and you'll end up selling with confidence at the end of it. You will clarify your offer. You'll know exactly who it's for. You'll be able to communicate it clearly, and you'll learn how to talk about it without feeling awkward or feeling pushy. And then you'll build a simple, repeatable system to sell it, okay? So if you're finally ready to feel confident in your sales process, I want you to go to sales.lindsayfletcher.co. You'll get instant access to everything, and you'll start making progress on day one. I had a client who recently took the course, and she made a sale in week 2 off of what she learned. She closed a sale because of what she learned. Wouldn't that feel great to learn something that you can implement right away? That's exactly what this course does. You get instant access. Again, go to sales.lindsayfletcher.co. You don't need to throw out your offer. You don't need to burn it all down and start over. You just need to tweak a few things and keep going, okay? So check these problems out, check your messaging, check the sales, and if you're still stuck, let me help you inside of Sales Simplified. You've got this, and I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your business, and I'm cheering you on to building a life and a business that you love. All right, I'll talk to you next week, friend. Bye.